Stop. Don't start account recovery. It can take days. Do this instead. If you forgot your Apple ID password, most people get stuck here, but there's a faster way that works in most cases. In today's video, we're going to show you 3 ways to reset your Apple password and avoid account recovery. If you're not successful in doing so, we'll go step by step with account recovery at the end. This is the Fix Desk. Let's fix it. Go to your settings. Tap your name at the top. You're going to look for sign-in security. Go ahead and tap on it. From here, you'll see an option to change password. Go ahead, tap it. Now you'll be prompted for your iPhone passcode. If you're not prompted for your passcode, it asks you to enter your password. Enter different variations of it. On the 3rd or 4th incorrect attempt, it should prompt you to hit forgot password. But go ahead, since we're here, enter the passcode. You are prompted to enter your new password. Type it in. Once you type it in, it will ask you to confirm it. So you'll type it in again. Once you do that, great, you're done. You successfully reset your password. If it didn't work for you, remember our entire goal is to avoid account recovery. We don't want to wait days or even weeks to reset our password. If you have an older iPhone, an iPad, even your Mac, grab those devices and attempt to reset it using them. If that still doesn't work, don't worry, we have 2 more options to reset the password. Alright, so next we're going to open up Safari or whatever browser you'd like to use and go to iForgot.apple.com. Once we're there, we're going to hit reset password. And you'll get an option to reset your password or help someone else. We're just going to hit help someone else here. We'll enter the Apple ID that we want to reset the password for. So go ahead, enter your Apple ID. Once you have your Apple ID entered, all you have to do is hit continue. Now, it is going to ask you to confirm your number. You don't have to have access to it, but you will have to confirm it. Right, so after confirming the phone number, we are prompted for an iPad passcode. Let's say we don't know the passcode. Simply click that and hit choose device. From here, it's going to give us multiple options. So we have the iPad that we don't know the passcode to, and we have an iPhone. We're going to tap on the iPhone since we do know the passcode to our iPhone. Tap on it and simply enter the passcode for the iPhone now. Once we enter the passcode, it should give us an option to select a new password. And we're waiting, and it does. Perfect. So now we'll type in our new password, confirm it, and congratulations, you've reset your password. Okay, so if the first 2 options didn't work, we still have one more option. We're going to download the Apple Support app. So go into the App Store. From here, you're just going to type in Apple Support. Now you're going to look for this app and download it. Once you have it downloaded, all you have to do is open it up and click on Reset Password. If you're using someone else's device, you can hit Help Someone Else. Once you do that, you'll type in the Apple account that you want to reset the password for. Once you have your Apple ID typed in, you'll just hit Continue. From here, it's going to ask you to confirm your phone number. Go ahead, type that number in. It's going to text you a code. So go ahead, enter the code that it just texted you. Once you've entered the code, you're prompted for an iPad passcode. We don't remember the iPad passcode, right? So just choose a different device. Once we do that, we're going to click on iPhone, which we do remember the passcode to that one. We'll enter the passcode to the iPhone. With the iPhone passcode successfully entered, it will give us an option to select our new password. Go ahead, type it in. Once you type it in, it will ask you to confirm the password. Remember, it's important that we write this down, put it somewhere safe. Don't put it in your phone because if we get locked out of our phone, once again, then we don't have our password. But once you enter it, go ahead and hit continue. If your passwords match, then we've successfully changed the password. Congratulations, you avoided account recovery. If it still didn't work, we're going to show you step by step on how to get through account recovery. We tried to avoid it, but we couldn't. It's not the end of the world, right? There is a waiting period. Apple support can't speed that time up. So, this process is what'll get you access to the account. You just will have to wait. So, whatever browser that you want to use, Safari, Google, however, go ahead and open that up and type in iForgot.apple.com. Once you're there, you'll get an option to reset passwords. Simply click it. Now you'll have an option to reset my password or help someone else. We're going to choose help someone else and enter the Apple account email that we want to reset the password for. Once you have that email entered, you'll hit continue. And it will ask you for your phone number. You don't have to have it, but you do have to confirm it. So go ahead and type that in. It's going to give you an option to enter a passcode. We're going to say we don't know any of these passcodes. So we're going to hit can't use this device. And then we're prompted, since we don't know any of the passcodes, we will have to begin account recovery. Let's go ahead and hit start account recovery. Here it is going to let you know that there is a waiting period to gain access to your account. Apple takes privacy and security very seriously. They are going to make sure it's really you trying to gain access to the account. So we are going to have to hit continue. It'll ask you to verify your email. If you have access to it, great. Go ahead and hit send a code. But if you don't have access to it, and we're going to say we don't in this situation, we're going to hit can't use this email address. Once you choose that option, it's going to let you know if there's anything else that we can use to try to verify it's really us. Here you see that we have an option to enter a payment method. If you have that, if you know that, great, go ahead and do it because it'll help the process, make it quicker and reduce that waiting time. We're going to say that we don't have it for this situation, just as we did for the email. We didn't have access to the email, and we don't have access to the payment method. So go ahead, choose that, and then we're going to hit continue. The next page that we come to is a password reset requested. What that means is that you have successfully entered account recovery. And you'll see here, it says by this time tomorrow, we'll contact you at, and it shows the Apple account email that you're trying to gain access to. They're going to let you know when the wait time will be completed. And it tells you also that Apple support cannot reduce the wait time. Now, this is the part that confuses most people. You think, great, I can reset my password at this time tomorrow. That's not what this message means. All it means is that the email that they're going to send is a status update. It's going to tell you when you can gain access to the account. It may say, hey, we're evaluating your information. You can gain access to your account in 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks. It's not an actual link to reset the password. It's just a status update. So what'll happen if it does say 2 days, for example, when that time frame is over, Apple's going to send a text message to you. The text message will actually have a link, and you just click the link, and that link is what lets you reset your password at that time. The first initial email that is sent is only a status update. But remember, in our situation, we chose that we didn't have access to the email, right? It's an iCloud email, or we've just forgot the password for that email address. How are we going to know when our time frame is up? Good thing is Apple thought about that. All you have to do is come back to iForgot.apple.com, hit the reset password option again, and it's going to give you the same status that the email would. Now, you'll have to wait the 24 hours. You can't check it right after entering account recovery. You'll have to wait the full 24 hours, just as it would take the email to come. But once that time's over, if you don't have access to the email, you can come back to iForgot.apple.com, enter the Apple account email, and it'll tell you the status. It may say 2 days, 2 weeks, but whatever the time is, again, once that time comes, you're going to get a text message with a link to click on it and reset your password. So, the good news, you are going to gain access to your Apple account. There is going to be the waiting period. So, if you're trying to sign into a new device and you're just wanting to download apps, things like that, maybe for a workaround, create a temporary Apple ID, use that while you're stuck in this waiting period. But if any of these methods work for you, drop a comment, let me know. Like and subscribe for more simple solutions.